welcome. Welcome back. DJ, hey, out there. Anyone else out there? Sorry for the... Yikes, another late start. Total goof on my part today. But there we are. DBA Bob straight to lurk. May the lurk be with you. DJ, you just woke up? I'm jealous. Can I go back to bed? I'd like to go back to bed. Dandolo. Yulus duhala vanolo dandolo. I will stop there. This guy. We're gonna hopefully be done with him today. Hello, Tamalak. Welcome. Okay. He's given us another quest. Complete the missions Dandolo assigns to you. We've done 7? Maybe. We've got another one. Investigate the presence, the ASC in Noctis, and interrogate Eliza Major. Last time we checked, she was back in Ophir, near one of the gates. We get to go back to Ophir again. Too much Ophir. Ophir bad. Ophir messy. Ophir map really stink. I mean, it's just Big John's shirt and tie bar. So we have all these side quests that we could look at, but you know, I took a glance. People finished the... Look on how long to beat the leisure time for the main story. 22 hours. We're at about that now, and rumor has it we're only about 20% through the main story. So I hope that's wrong, and maybe we can make some real progress today. And if we don't, if somehow we finish today and we still only are a quarter of the way through the story, I might lose it, but I might lose it anyways. So lateral move, and I'll make a call whether or not we continue. What I'd like to do is make some fucking progress. Can we make some progress? Let's make some progress. If you know anything about the game, which missions matter for the main story, like quests, secondary quests. If some of these quests just don't matter for the main story, you can let me know. Please let me know. Finding Earth sounds important, and today we will be going to the Lost Dome by rover. Presumably, so far, these other things matter, like doing everything Prince Fuckwit wants. Dandolo. His nickname, thanks to Chronic. I have adopted it. So we're gonna do one more mission, and I'm hoping that when we do his mission, this clears, and I'm hoping that when this clears, and I'm hoping that when this clears, we can move on to this without too much extra baggage. For now,
smoke weed every day.
But you've already lost it in the flesh. There's Chronic. Hey, welcome. Entropic. Hello, brother. How can I get to Mars? Missed the plane. We're still building those planes. You haven't missed them yet. Missed them yet. Yeah, game's got some rough edges. That's simplifying it, but it also has a certain appeal to it. It has a number of different appeals to it, part of which is the studio that made it in their previous games and an interest in seeing what they've done, even in the face of some frustration. But there is something appealing about it. I like the setting. Sometimes the music really grabs me. Some of the dialogue is hilarious, even if unintentionally so. And at other times, anyways, it's quite a mix. It's quite a mix. I like the combat a lot when it works. It feels really good when it works. I hate getting knocked around. It's not as simple as I don't like losing. It's more about not feeling in control of a situation. I don't mind going down, but when combat goes south, it goes south fast. And when it works, I enjoy the staff combat a lot. So, like, well, there's an image. So let's try doing one more mission for Dandolo. I think we will have to go back to Ophir one more time and investigating the presence of ASC and Noctis is hopefully local. It's taken a while, but I'm learning more about the map. I'm getting more used to the map and maps. Taken quite a while. That would be Rover, Ophir, interrogate Eliza Major. We're investigating the presence of Noctis, of ASC and Noctis. We may not have a quest marker here in Noctis. Looking again, but we could try talking to people. There's one person I don't want to speak with, and that's Master Connor. What happened? I stubbornly took us back. We lost an hour of progress because I wouldn't allow myself to be forced into a certain party member for a long duration chunk of the game because some other NPC gave us an optional quest. It was a weird chain of events that left me very salty, and we rolled back to the only save we had from before that happened. That NPC happens to be downstairs, and we are going to not speak with them again. He'll be talking to us. Come now. Come now, Zachariah. Come.
Zachariah? Come. A moment, please, if you will.
The zoologist gave us some interesting quests. Reacher. Does Nisha have a quest? She may have a quest. Let's go talk to Elisa Major, and we'll go from there. There is a way. Kick this ladder down. Get to the rover from the palace now very quickly. So remember, tips, suggestions are welcome. How to streamline the main quest. I really don't like looking at how long to beat and realizing that we've already passed the average time for people completing the main story, and then we've done like a quarter of it. A little distressing. Let's change that. Whatever it takes to focus, help me. Please, help me focus. Nobody wants to talk anymore. I have made everyone go silent. I've had this effect on people lately. I'm sorry about that. Brought my own bullshit here, and the alternative is to not bring it here. I realize that worries people too. I've made the whole party quiet, even in-game. Hey, Vent. Welcome, sir. So there are different ways. There are barricades, and some of them are insta-kill. There are ways to get in the city we're no longer allowed in, ways to get around. But I get the different paths confused, so we may run into some dead ends and have to backtrack and find a way through. I know that when we, and it might be what it looks like right here, so that's our first goal. If everything respawns like last time, there's going to be a fight here, which we could have. And then we try to drag aggro, we'll just get caught in a slightly different fight over here. We got stuck there for a while yesterday. I got us stuck there, and if we clear, we went this way. Okay, see what happens. Change of plans. You're still home tonight. Nice. You may as well. Chill. Bring the chill. Please bring the chill. Could always use more chill. Use key pick lock. Ha! I have a... This might be time to do it. When did we get a key? Who gave us a key, and when did that door get locked? Oh well, doesn't matter. Why are things happening? Show off.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Greetings, Night Wolf. Gotta add some more greeting sounds. My intent was to always kind of add a whole bunch. Decide what I want to make available. There's so many folders of sound effects too. I didn't drain the ones back there. If they're still there, I'm gonna go back and drain them. That's money. We are not draining humans, but we can drain creatures. Your monitor's randomly switching off. It's just the poltergeist, man. It's just the poltergeist. Be nice to them, and hopefully be nice in return. Oh, let's see. Man, are you having problems? Come on, drink. Drink. Hello, Warto.
Zachariah?
No,
Your help would be indispensable.
but I was
once
just
more.
trying to drain serum. Timing, Phobos. Timing.
I'm listening.
We need weapons because we will have to defend ourselves. My extraction operations have come to a full stop ever since the ASC arrested my mother. I got in touch with a man who can sell us military surplus, but he will not do business with a mutant. That is why I need your help. I would like you to come with me dressed as a merchant from Noctis and pretend you are one. I hope that you can buy his equipment from him without us knowing the purchase's real purpose. What do you think?
I will help you, Candorus Phobos. But your timing sucks.
That doesn't sound too complicated. I guess I can do it.
Thank you. We will never forget what you did for us, Zach. Come join me when you find a merchant outfit, and we will go to the meeting point together. It is below a shadow path. I will show it to Amelia.
No, come join me. Don't leave the party. You better not Leave the party, man. Thank you. Just don't go anywhere. Hey, Berto, thank you for trying. I'm no good with the cheer system. Somebody else could probably tell you how it works. Thank you, though. Bingo, that sure looks right. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Huerto. Hey now. Drain, drain, drain. We even in the ballpark anymore? We were going to eat with Eliza Major. No, we have gone astray times. Okay. Right then. Pick the map up for a second here. We didn't need to go through that door. Okay. There was another door in this room. Sure. Oh, we came in over there, and we need to go over here. Game's not so nice about its autosaves. Sure. Yep. Save. Can't really trust that the game is autosaving frequently enough that we won't get burned. We die during a fight. I don't want to lose 10 minutes progress. Oh. Shit, guy with the guns on me. I hope my party decides to run on him. We're screwed. So glad I saved. Things out. I like the melee in this game. I should clarify. When I said I like the combat, I like the melee, especially the warrior staff combat. I've got some extra defense. We could put up a little Quinn shield. Doesn't do that much yet. We do probably have points to spend. I've been intermittently banking points. So we've got a skill point we could spend, a talent point, and 2 attribute points. 2, really? Then let's, I'm sitting on 2 attribute points. Let's spend 1 on strength and keep the other one banked until the game keeps throwing curveballs at me where if only I had that skill. If only I had leveled that way. If only I had spent my points like this. So it's put me in a weird position of not wanting to spend my points when I level in case the next quest, some jerk-off can't be convinced unless I have whatever. I don't like getting boxed into shitty options because I didn't level my character a certain way in an RPG. That might sound narrow-minded, but I don't mean it. Don't mind class-specific things. I don't mind having to invest. But we've gotten just boned on decisions and put in a position where it's like, all right, if you leveled this way, which has nothing to do with being a nice person or a dick, but if you leveled this way, your only options now include being a dick. However, if you leveled your character this way, then you don't have to be a dick. So it has everything to do with being forced by a game to be a douchebag, which is one of my personal pet peeves. Guy with a gun. fucking guns in this. These assholes would use real weapons. Chick, chick. Boom! Chick, chick. Boom! Chick, 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 boom! She knows what's up. Chick, 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 boom! Fucking yes, 3 shots, yes, and then there's a few of you, and just screw you guys. I'm not standing there waiting to dodge every one of your bullets. I like hitting things in this combat system. I don't like standing there dodging bullets every few seconds. That's stupid. So fucking lie down. Come on, Phobos. Help me out here. Don't just stand there making pretty faces. I know you're beautiful. But I'm gonna need some actual work here. You're the biggest guy in the room! Come on! Level 20, baby. Alright, I don't want to accidentally drain serum from someone today. Got enough bad karma. We can hold 500. Our weight capacity is up to 500 because Phobos is in the party. We'll still need to sell or break things down at some point. If we did it properly, we could probably make for some nice upgrades. At extra level, we've got extra points. Let's spend some. What can we get out of our extra points? I bought into some of the main tree. Or I like more everything, but Berserk sounds cool, but there's other things I want to. I've not been doing much with the area attack. But if we invested in it and eventually got Tornado, sweet. Technomancer. I did not buy into the electric fist. It was used on me a couple times. Looked powerful. Electrical damage caused by gloves can be substantially increased. That apply to all electrical damage. Life regen in the magnetic armor. Might be time to find out how much regen that really is. Resistance to all damage. Knockback wave sounds cool. Life regen. Are you getting knocked over a lot? I get shot a lot. I probably do get knocked down more than I think, but seem like my main issue. Resistance to disruption from staff attacks. Other people's. Eventually Berserk. All damage goes up by 50%. And you get a bit faster for 15 seconds. You can use it once per minute. let's move towards Berserk. Next level, 21, we'll get another talent point. For now, I'm keeping that one banked. There's some mission critical chest we need to open. What happened to the... Didn't... Oh. Spend a point a few minutes ago on strength 3 because we had to. I died a few times and we reloaded, but oh, whatever. I don't trust my brain enough right now. Let's just spend that one, which feels like we're spending it again, and save the last one for now. Let's drop a hard save before we lose that progress. Menu progress. Menu progress is important too. Still looking for Eliza Major. It might be over this way. We popped up into the exchange. She was behind a barrier to the right, and we could go off to the left for some other mission. Yeah, right there. Supposed to interrogate her.
Captain, good to see you. I found refuge in a city that doesn't belong to Abundance, if you can believe it. But it seems that Victor managed to infiltrate it. I know I'm asking a lot from you, but if you have any information on this...
We're talking about an act of aggression toward a foreign power, and what I'm telling you is akin to treason, Zachariah. It's almost sure that Victor is preparing an attack upon our refuge city, but not with our own troops. From what I was told, he has hired mercenaries and even embedded some of his men. The craziest part of the story is that he's preparing a war without an army, with the sole goal of capturing you. At this stage, that verges on psychosis. He's obsessed with you. Watch out. He's becoming more and more vicious, and he won't stop at anything to capture you and your Technomancer colleagues.
Thank you, Captain. I know the ASC's in Noctis, and I bet they got in pretending to be the crew of that caravan. They gotta be embedded in the population by now, hiding in plain sight. But if they're pretending to be merchants among real merchants, that's not gonna fly too long. If they were smarter, they would have come in as refugees. Better start asking around. I'm sure folks aren't buying it.
Yo, legend. Welcome, Iceman. No, you need to get your ass to Mars. Vicious caravan, information from merchants, interrogate the preacher. Preacher's back on the Noctis map. Most of that's probably Noctis map. Any of that here? See you later, Eliza. Captain Major. Still breathing. Still breathing. Doing all right? Also console. Should be good finding it on any, well, I don't want to say any platform anymore. Too many damn platforms. But yeah, available for consoles too. All our mission objectives lead back to the rover, so we can go back to Noctis. You ever see me turn off the electricity on my weapon? No, it's not on purpose. I don't know why I would ever turn that off. It has a reserve fluid. So it prevents me from slinging more lightning, but I still want to keep it all the time. Hey-ho. All right, Legend, have a good night. Popping in. Break down. See if we can break some stuff down here. Hey, no. Axe has not in it. Oh, mace. We can see about upgrading party members with some better stuff. I'd love to get a better staff, or keep upgrading mine or something, but right now I don't see the path to a better staff or upgrade. We saw a slightly better one on a vendor once. Not much better, just a little better. It may have had compromises there somewhere. So we gotta sell some stuff sometime too. Seems we'd get a lot of serum for all this crap. For the lights, 16 for, okay. Crappy pants! Not crapped pants, crappy pants. Okay. We're not gonna have anything better than that dagger for her. We could give her upgrades. I don't know who's gonna stay with us, who's gonna get forced out of the party. I hesitate to worry too much about what I'm doing with my teammates' gear, but I'd like them to wear decent armor and use good weapons. She's already got good weapons. For some reason we had put on officers' uniforms, but we can put her in something better. Go for it. Chronic, answers are welcome. Welcome. No blind rules. No blind rules. I'm not trying to get anyone to hold back. You can, anything, anytime. Anything, anytime. Bring it on. Bring it on. Full pass. Where? Phobos. Let's not put him in ASC clothes. He'd hate that. It's not just about winning. It's about looking good while you do. Should we give him that jacket then? Maybe we should give him that Vori jacket. Looks good on him. Hey, Novo. So the doc will disappear from the party for a while. You can get him back. It's a whole convoluted thing. The doc. But you're talking about Scott Seeker? Are you talking about Scott Seeker? Just one? Just one. That's a Seeker. How's our gear? Look at my gear too. We are using the only staff I've got. Upgrading it some more would be great. Could certainly get more defense out of a different piece of gear, but the fluid regen, we'd lose 15% no matter which other piece of gear we picked. I don't think we have any other gear that has... The Technomancer gear seems to have fluid regen, and that's not surprising. So we stick with it. We should do some upgrades. Imagine we can now. The gear that I'm wearing. Got... no mods in there? Not have anything I wanted to put in. Eruption resist. Physical damage resist. Certainly do it. It's not a lot. 3% across the board if we go damage, or 18% disruption. Let's go disruption. Since the damage resist is so crappy, we're gonna need 6 leather and 12 metal. If they even take the same slots, they're all the same. No, they're not. Electrical, disruption, 4%. Physical, 2%. Can only do energy in the middle. Fluid regen increase, though. That's always good. Okay, let's do all those things right now. Don't have the materials to do higher level stuff. Alright, Chronic. You're gonna be warned, if I really piss her off, you might bail. Let's not stack 2 and 1% physical. Let's stack 6 and 4% disruption. Ants! There's a potty in my knees. Electrical or physical? And electrical. Don't have a bead on the numbers of incoming electrical damage. 4% doesn't, but 1%, and I wasn't building for... It's gonna be physical or electrical. I like stacking things, but we can't. Alright, let's do physical for now. And the boots, no upgrade slot. Great with these menus. Helmet, which I'm not wearing. Because it looks really. Alright, fluid regen. Back to Noctis. I think that's Phobos' quest, but we're going back to Noctis for now and take a closer look. Yeah, Chronic, I figure my current state of being and some desire to keep things simple, I'm not really invested in what... Now, that may sound bad, but I'm not really invested in what many of the characters that are available to us. Maybe they're deep, maybe they're fantastic stories, maybe Lucky is the best one in the world, but at this point, I'd just as soon that, you know, we play with Phobos and Nisha, not just because of your combat suggestions and that I'm getting used to it, but, you know, I like Phobos and I'm sort of neutral on Nisha. I don't care if she's sweet on us now. Amelia's been a real bitch to us until recently, after we lent her money and fixed her tools and bought her stuff and high maintenance. And I do like Scott Seeker, but he's been impractical for us to fight with. He seemed really fragile. He's got this awesome nose. But if we just stuck with the three of us and tried to muddle through the game like that and the rest of them end up hating us, so be it. And if we end up having to do some loyalty missions, it's the type of thing I would normally want to do. But right now, I want to keep things simple. That's a higher priority for me than wanting to find out every bit of possible goodness each of my companions may have beyond the awkward, and I digress. Are we taking something back to Dandolo? Why are we here? No, we had to talk to the preacher. Hello, Otter. There is a lot to do in Origins. What are you doing most recently in Origins? Merchants? Preacher? More merchants. Equip your team with Noctis Merchant's Overcoat. And I think that's for Phobos. Here. You can get lucky to turn into a Technomancer as well. That is cool. That is cool. He hadn't really pissed me off. Maybe I would have found out. I mean, you know, maybe the game would have led me in that direction. Instead of shoving him into my party at an opportune moment and making it perfectly clear he wasn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Welcome, welcome. What's your pleasure? What are you looking for?
Hey, did you by any chance see a caravan come back from Ophir lately? Would have had some members who might have looked different than they did when they left.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And they're no regular merchants, that's for sure. They've been trying to blend in, imitate our accents, oaths, and all that. But not that well. They try damn hard, though. What happened to the real merchants? No, forget it. I don't even want to know. It scares the hell out of me. Rather not know.
Fair enough. Thanks.
Sale, there's sale. Alright. While we're here, let's sell a bunch of crap. I'll try to look a little more closely at what we might use. Somebody with 4 strength, and maybe Phobos has 4 strength, could use a saw mace. It looks pretty badass. Iron hammer requires 3 strength. Mace 2, flat-bladed axe 1. There's a mod in the flat-bladed axe. I don't recognize the symbol. Critical chance. Critical chance. Let's, 3 strength, 4 strength. Disrupting damage. Forgot to upgrade my gloves. Various. This category is called various. Heavy assault rifle, spiked heavy mace, soldier's rifle. Find the bottom of the list. Gone from the top. Light Noctis Raider's shirt. Keep the Abundance Officer's uniforms for now in case it comes back up, but that was a very artificial thing. We had to do it for a quest, but there was no real expression of how we needed to be in those uniforms. No one said, you're... Move along, okay, you can get through. Nothing I remember. We had them, it checked a box, and then we didn't have to wear them anymore. Various basically implies all the shit Zach can't use, yep. Hey, Lamia. Good to see you. Agility. Wonder if the ones that people are wearing are showing up here. They really shouldn't. Shouldn't, doesn't. Party could be naked when we come back from this. It's good to know we can sell more stuff. I don't think I want to spend any more time trying to sell stuff right now. Maybe 1 or 2 little things, workers' pants. Okay. Ogs. I am, come on now, be fair, be fair. Totally fucking lost it already is more accurate. Credit where credit is due.
Most exotic goods on the planet. All here in one stall.
We need information.
I'm looking for information about a caravan that recently came back from Ophir.
Ah, yes. Yes. The merchants who aren't, you mean? Yes, I knew the caravan's chief. And
You got some shit on your
the
face,
one that came
too.
back kinda looks like him, but sure as hell doesn't act like him. This might sound crazy, but seems to me all those merchants were replaced with, I don't know, but they're not from here. And instead of selling their goods, they're busy asking around about the guards and stock and that sort of thing.
Can you point them out to me?
I could, but I won't. I don't want any involvement. I don't
Facts
want to
not
be
in
replaced.
evidence.
I'll just tell you,
As cat.
they've been regular clients since they came back.
Fair enough. I'll just keep an eye on your clients for a while. Thank you.
Uniforms?
The most exotic goods on the planet.
Got a Technomancer's mask. 10% fluid regen. I should get that. Alright, buy that. I'll buy that for $246. There was something we were supposed to buy. Probably have to check the journal. He has other Technomancer gear. And more Technomancer's boots. He's got that, we're using a copper coiled staff? No. I don't understand what the dividing line is here, but or there were 5 items, would there be 4 lines? Anyways, they have there would be. Alright, so that has nothing to do with what we have equipped. She has a steel tube and a copper coiled staff, and what we're using is 22 damage staff. 22 damage staff. She has a 32 damage steel tube. Any reason not to buy a weapon upgrade? A big boost. Can't think of any reason not to add to get 10 more damage. Plus we'll be able to add to it. We'll mod it. Yeah, I haven't looted any. Hobos wanted what? Noctis Merchants Overcoats. Noctis Merchants
The most
Overcoats.
exotic goods on the planet.
You want me to pay 1,000 serum to do your quest? Hobos, you're crazy. Noctis Merchants Overcoats. Yeah, just buy 3 of those. That's more expensive than anything else I just bought that's a major upgrade. That's crazy. Sorry, Phobos. Maybe one day when we're conveniently rich. Ah, ha, ha. Let's go play the lotto. I can't take them out. I can recycle for components. All right. Steel tube. Level 2 damage. Corruption or critical hit. Tempted to do critical hit. Let's see. 3 metal, 4%, plus 2 leather, 4%, plus 3 metal, 4%. 12% critical hit chance increase on the weapon. Let's do it. Take that action. And our gloves. Critical hit. Level 2 stuff still locked, so yeah, level 1 critical hit. So we've gotten 12 from the staff and 8 from the gloves. That's 20%. I don't know if that's our sum total critical hit chance. Maybe it's on one of these pages. I don't see crit, but hopefully we have good crit. Good karma. The army and Noctis like us. Hostile to abundance. Hostile with the opposition. Ori, free mutants, suspicious. Phobos and Nisha, suspicious. Delightful. I'm the only one who made it through. Ah. Extra credits. Bunch of menu and stuff we're gonna save. Something weird happens.
Repent! We won't have access to the Blue Paradise so long as we are not all absolved of our sins. You came here to wash your soul?
I had something else in mind. I'm wondering if any of your parishioners have started acting bizarre.
You dare to come ask me questions? You dare to come see me while you still have my child's blood on your hands? You are a monster! A diabolical creature who thinks he is a divine judge!
That did not go
Get
well.
out of here!
Charisma tried to convince him. 0% chance. But the fact that his son was spared. Trying to remember the details. The quest was called Son of a Preacher Man.
I want you to remember something. Your son killed folks, all to make himself look like one of God's chosen. Remember that? You think he'd still be alive if it wasn't for me?
That's true. You show great mercy, which is a cardinal virtue. You're not the monster people described me.
He was easily convinced.
Because strange servants came to find me and warned me against you. They had told me that you had sold your soul. Though now I see through their deceit. But some members of my flock, poisoned by those lies, have one desire about the rest. To put you in the sun, who we were told was your master. Do you care to repent, my son? Your life is in danger.
Can never be too careful with religious types, so I'll have to keep an eye on these folks. They can spread ideas like wildfire. So we know the spies are embedded in certain groups, but to find out who the spies are among them, we're gonna need to keep a constant eye on all of them. Can't do it on my own, though. Gonna need all my brothers and sisters to take turns, so we can stay discreet.
Ask the escaped Technomancers for help. Okay, are they all still back at the palace? Like it?
Greetings, Zachariah.
I'm gonna need everyone's help.
Oh,
ASC's
did we just...
infiltrated Noctis,
Oh,
and
turned
as
her
you
back on
already
him.
know, that's not a
I
good
thought
thing.
he was across the room.
We just got away from them. Why can't they just leave us alone? What? What do you want us to do about it? Most of us are terrified of them. They're immune to our powers.
We are so charismatic.
I understand your frustration and your fear. I wasn't there, and don't even want to imagine what they put you through. But we don't back down from fear. We're military. We fight. And I will be damned if we will back down from a few fucking ASC spies with lightning rods.
Zachariah, I'm sorry, but that's just not a strong enough argument to outweigh the fears of falling back into their hands and going through what we went through again. Protecting our secret is priority one. Our oath's at stake.
Order the mission anyways. Just do it. Don't think.
And if I ordered you to do it?
You have our ears as a brother that we respect and love. However, you aren't officially our great master, so your orders do not hold.
Oh,
I
which
guess I'll
means
just
like
have to become a great master.
a bunch. Okay, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. Oh boy, that could be a problem. That's a series of other side quests for these people. One of them just wants his staff upgraded. A couple of them...
Hey there,
Melvin already told me you want to become...
We've already had this conversation. You want to fight, I know. Am I allowed to heal during this fight? Yes. Well, at least there's that.
Wasn't expecting that. How could I not give you my support after that?
Well, good.
It'd be nice to
There's
have
one.
a great master who knows how to make some blood flow.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that vent. Good times. That everything makes my head spin anymore. Why would it be optional to earn the approval if we have to earn their approval? How can it be both? Upgrade the Technomancer's staff. Boy, I hope I didn't ditch his staff. Or sell it or dismantle it or something I may have. Oh, fuck. Let's find out. Bench back here, maybe? Upgrade the Technomancer's staff. Hey, Kurias. Maybe we didn't have a crafting ability at the time we got the quest, or we would have done it then. Sounds right. Was it? Who was it? Was it you?
You do nice work. Much more balanced. I guess you can call this my better staff. Get it? My better staff? Good thing that getting my humor isn't a prerequisite for my support. I'd be happy to see you as Great Master.
Jim always does that. That's what Jim does. All right, let's have a chat with the other two again. Elite. What's your deal?
Hello, Zachariah. Word is that you aim to become our next great master. Please, take no offense, but it is my belief that you are far too inexperienced for such a monumental task. Enthusiasm you have, and strength. But look at the state of us. Our order is chaotic. Whoever leads us must have perfected our rites, that he might initiate our new Technomancers properly in our ways.
Socially awkward man, sir. There you go.
Let my knowledge speak for itself.
So let it be. We are, as Technomancers, connected by a secret that we all learned the same way. Tell me, who were the protagonists of the message you saw?
I remember just winging this before because I couldn't remember, and I got at least one thing wrong, she said. Not perfect, not flawless. So help me through this. Let's do this right now. I'm saying a doctor and his patient, the first Technomancer. Check me on these, please. I'm gonna do the Google thing. Yes.
And what was the object the Great Master gave you during the ceremony?
Decided on a cup filled with water because I couldn't quite remember. I don't remember it being wine or a tablet. I remember drinking something.
And what
water.
2 oaths does the initiate recite to end the ceremony?
Okay, and I screwed this one up. Protect the secret and try to find the earth is the correct answer. I think I said watch over the other Technomancers and seek knowledge, which was not close enough.
I'm impressed. Perhaps I was wrong. You seem indeed ready to initiate our newcomers. You have my support. I'd be happy for you to become our Great Master.
There are a number of elements of this game and moments in it that remind me as much of Knights of the Old Republic as any other game. And did you learn the Jedi Code?
Hi. Melvin told me to find you.
Melvin said.
Ah, so you're the one who's hoping to be our great master. You're so young. Not that it diminishes the possibility, but to be worthy of such a role, one must have extensive knowledge of the settler.
I agree. So why not?
At least the tests are the
Easy
same every
question.
time. Again, like Knights of
What
the
is
Old
the name of
Republic.
the celestial body
Questions
closest to
don't
Earth?
change. Well, the celestial body. That's the trick question before. I see what it was doing yesterday. I said Mars. He didn't say planet. He said celestial
And what
body.
percentage of the
No wonder I
beautiful
screwed up his
blue
question
Earth is
so
covered
bad.
in water?
I went for the highest numbers, close to 90%. I'm not gonna fence with this right now. I just look it up. I was happy to take it from chat too, but I just want to get through here. We have other objectives we want to do. I thought it was higher. I thought it was closer to percent. 71.
The name
right
of the
answer.
mythical first man to enter space.
The mythical
What was it?
Yuri Gagarin.
Legend has it that he was an
Mythical, right.
ancestor of the first Reachers, if you believe such tales.
Nonsense. Yuri.
Interesting. I believe 3 correct answers is good enough for me. I will ask.
But I
one
will ask a fourth anyways.
The name of the first machine the Earthlings sent.
And
flying
we
over
talked about
our
this one the
planet.
other day too. Mariner 4 being correct, Viking being the flyby of Mars that got pictures of the face, the so-called face on Mars, and Pathfinder being one of the rovers. So, Mariner.
You're indeed well-versed in astronomy, a rare quality in one so young. Perhaps there lies within you a strong link to Earth. Either way, it is an excellent sign of your potential to lead. You have my support.
That should be all of them. I don't see anything checked off, but that should be all of them. Maybe there's more somewhere else. How many did we rescue? We should have rescued fewer.
My congratulations, Great Master Zachariah. The decisions of the other Technomancers were sent to me. Though I wish we could offer you a proper ceremony, we are but a shell of our former selves. Know that all of us, no matter how few, renew our vows before you to preserve the secret and continue to seek the Earth at any cost. I will, if it's your desire, ensure the communication between our brothers, and if you have any mission for us, please, do not hesitate to come see me.
Melvin, thank you. Just let me know if anyone gets wind of threats or any sort of information that'll allow us to move forward. Talk to you later.
Greetings, Zachariah.
I'm gonna need everyone's help. ASC's infiltrated Noctis, and as you already know, that's not a good thing.
We just got away from them. Why can't they just leave us alone? What?
This time you're gonna have to do it. What are the missions?
It's a mission I'm giving you as your great master. You have no idea how important it is. Just the mere presence of the ASC puts our secret at risk, and our order along with it.
Very well, Great Master. We acquiesce to your wisdom. What would you have us do?
From what I can tell, the spies have weaseled their way into 3 groups, but we can't move until we know which members are from the ASC. Moles disguise themselves as mercenaries, religious zealots, and even merchants.
Then I'll dispatch some eyes to keep tabs on those groups.
Thank you.
You know how lucky we are that your Technomancer friends are gonna help us? It's terrifying to know how many groups were infiltrated. The damage they could do could bring Noctis to its knees. You really think Victor's gunning for control of the city?
He just thinks it's an obstacle he can eliminate with the sweep of a hand.
Then he's misjudged the size of the obstacle. We're a lot stronger here than he could possibly imagine.
Which I have to share a moment from my morning. I went with a client to a Staples store, office supply store, so that they could buy a cable and an adapter for a computer. I rode with them because I was at their place anyways. And anyways, the girl at the checkout counter, on her name tag, it just said Vader. That's all. That's the whole story. Girl at the checkout counter had a name tag, said Vader. But there was nothing else about that trip that made me smile, so it was good. Good moment. Nice helmet. Wait for the Technomancers to find the undercover agents. Vendolo has not given us any other missions at the moment. The Lost Dome by Rover. We could go do that now. Like I said, I wanted to finish this, see if it checked off this before we went on to that. That was my idea. Game doesn't like many of my ideas. We could do a side quest. I think we haven't been going that long, but I want to take a break. Lord Vader is a woman? Did she breathe heavily? I see what she did there. Ambush. Ask the merchant to take the team in the caravan. Let Scott go and take Amelia onto the team. That's a loyalty mission or something. Information from the raider. Kill a storm locust. Persuade the beggars to some of these go way, way, way back. Gun running, we had that back when we were still working for the ASC. Or at least in Ophir. They weren't trying to kill us at the time. Ready to ask. In fear of getting force choked. I think wait for Technomancers to find the undercover agents is probably not a timer, because we've had timers that pop in-game countdowns. It's probably a do a quest kind of timer. If I just leave this running and take a break, it's not going to advance during the break, which is sort of my hope, but I want to take a break anyways. And then we'll do a side quest if we need to, or go to the dome, but I still want to try and keep things in the order I had planned. I'm not getting much of what I want lately, but that's okay. Yay. See you all soon.